club started back in the late 60s, mid-late 60s, 64, first stones thrown in 1967. Since then, we've had a robust membership. Last decade, our numbers had dropped pretty substantial, and the club was in a bit of a hardship at that moment. Finances were not very good, and we had a tremendous amount of capital infrastructure that needed to be taken care of, from painting the building to repairs inside, to equipment that was starting to break down at that particular point. A public meeting was held where the club was going to close. It was going to be a huge facility within the community of Crapaud that was going to be non-existing anymore. New leadership, new help, new volunteers to come and see if we could rescue the club and turn it around. And I'd say we've been pretty successful in that area. We have 9 new members all join the board. And literally within the first year, we doubled our membership.
The membership makeup is very diverse, from our young junior programs right to who you see on the ice at the moment, our seniors. You know, we offer more than just curling. We offer a full functioning rental facility, a commercial kitchen, which we can host and have hosted weddings, birthday parties, basically any event you could think of, we could likely host. In the off season, we've had yard sales, roller skating is very popular, so very diverse in what we can offer as a facility.
One of our funding mechanisms that we were able to work with and tap into was the Rural Growth Initiative funding agreement with the province of PEI. And it has been very much an integral part on the success story. We were able to take a small amount of money that we were able to put together through refinancing with our lending institution and then a provincial program of the Rural Growth Initiative, and reinvest into the building, from solar panels on the roof to eliminate our highest expense, which is electricity, to a fresh coat of paint on the outside of the building, to heat in the ice shed, to heat in the building, to new curling stones, new curling equipment, from boot cleaners to new brushes for first-time curlers to borrow while they're coming out to try the sport. The list goes on. We painted the inside, we painted the outside, we put new windows in. We've looked at ways to make the building more efficient so that we can maximize our limited resources.
So some of the feedback about the facility upgrades, first of all, very positive. From those speaking about how the building needed paint for so many years, now it has it. It looks like it belongs in the community, and the members themselves speaking about how they, are very happy to see the rejuvenation back in the facility. As everyone is aware, it was, very close to closure. So to spark this new life, it brings about a certain level of happiness that we haven't seen in quite some time. The Rural Growth Initiative has been a huge blessing with respect to our ability to dump money into infrastructure upgrades, of which, if we did not have it, could not afford to do it. So without that funding, it would have been the end as well, if I'm being truthful.
We saw an opportunity that we could take something that needed help and make it into something amazing and great for not just the community of Crapaud, but for the sport of curling in PEI. So for years upon years, curlers can continue to come out to Crapaud and throw stones from one end to the other.